So this is the PostgreSQL cluster architecture. Okay, this is the picture. It will more clear for you that there will be one master and there will be two replica for the Postgres, then etc, Patroni, HAProxy one, and keepalived. So these are to be used, and we are using these three machines. Okay, so we'll go back to there. This better if we can set the time same. It is already same, so we can set the time date minus s. Okay, today is Saturday, 9 is 20, and the time is 12:34. Set 20 plus 3. And so if you see, this is the date we have set on all the machine, but we will try to more sync with our laptop time. Yes, no, this is exactly the same. So we were now we'll install etcd. So we have to create the repository for etcd. It will not be in the Linux default repositories. Okay, so we'll go there. We'll make nano, and we'll take this. Control X, then Y, then enter. We'll save this file. Again, we go back and save and close. We finish. So we'll make the following command start it here. So we'll run this command. Question, negation. Yes, we'll press yes. Let the third machine also finish. Yes, now we'll yes. Just making pressure. Now we'll start. Finish DNF. Pressure. I'll install DNF. Install my etcd. Now it's installing. We are doing parallelly on the Part3 machine. So our Patroni software has been installed. And now we use pip3 install upgrade test resource. This is to configure the Patroni. So pip3 install these resources and upgrade setup tools. Now we'll install watchdog as well. The Patroni, because we install the Python and then the setup tools. Now we'll go to install Patroni etc watchdog. Okay, Patroni for etc. So this will be parallel. So and this Patroni has been installed. Now we'll configure Patroni cluster. Okay, by default, Patroni cluster configure PostgreSQL application using. So we'll go with the synchronous replication. Choose your application schema. Okay. Synchronous and asynchronous. Synchronous it's less loaded for the primary replica, and asynchronous it will not impact the performance. And synchronous less chance of data loss. Asynchronous more chance of data loss. So to configure Patroni cluster, you need to create a patroni.yml file in etc Patroni location in your first node. In our case, so we'll do it one by one. I will exit from multi-execution mode because there are each machine has its own setting. So we'll make file Patroni. Let's make this on all nodes because this one is will create on all nodes directory, and then we'll make this file Patroni. We're on the first node, enter, and take these settings already I configure for PgSQL01 is my first server with the 231 IP, 231 IP. This is the REST API information, and this is the connector 8008, and this is etcd, all three ports, and the IP of all three machines. Bootstrap setting, initdb encoding and data UTF-8, and this is information for HP and G_HBA. User will be admin, password will be admin. Okay. Options create, role create DB, Postgres, listen on this port 543 to connect address is this one for the first node. This will be the data dir. This is bin dir. And for the replication, there is a user. You can use other password. I'm using replicator username and replicator password as just for the lab. And here super user for the Postgres, and the password is Postgres. So watchdog setting will do mode, and I hope we install the watchdog. Yeah, with Patroni we install the watchdog. Yes, watchdog is a utility, you can say, which can restart the machine in case if it notice there is a problem. So this is run like an agent. Okay, mode required, this tags false. Okay, and from here till there, this is the first node configuration. We'll take the copy from here to yes, and we'll copy. I hope you understand the Patroni settings. Okay, Control X, Y, enter. Now, save and close. Let's create a Patroni file on your second node. So we'll move to second node. Already we created the directory. Now we'll create this file in the second node. And take this information we already discussed. So from there till and here the information related to second node. Right. So the second node configuration file for Patroni. Shift insert. Okay. Control X, Y, enter. Let's review, no issue. We can just 1, 2, 3, 2. IP is okay, everything is okay. 232, just give it one. Yes, it's fine. There is no issue with the configuration. Let's now move to the third node and create the YAML file. This is very important file. Okay. Then this is the third node setting. If you can review this while I'm highlighting this 233, 233, all three node informations, and this is the setting. And yes, and users, admin, password admin, create role, replicator 233, watchdog information. So from here till shift insert on third node in this the file, Control X, Y, enter. So we have to enable software watchdog, which watchdog device are software hardware mechanisms that will reset the whole system when they do not get heartbeat within a specified time frame. Okay. So Patroni will try to activate the watchdog before prompting Postgres to primary. Currently, watchdogs are only supported using Linux watchdog device interface. Okay. We'll try to use dev watch. So where we'll go? We'll go this file. Okay. etc watchdog.conf. We'll open it and make sure repeat the same. So this there is no difference. So we will run parallelly on all the machine. This one. Right command on all terminals to save the time. Shift insert. home. I will open with VI. You can also use nano, no issue. So what we have to search, if it's if we go there, so what we have, locate and uncomment following line. This one, watchdog dash device. You can search with VI editor slash value, enter, and you find here. Okay. So I remove hash, escape, colon, WQ to save with force. So sorry. So save and close the editor when you're finished. You can use nano also. You have to scroll, no issue. Okay. Execute following command to activate software watchdog. So you have to run this command to activate the watchdog. Okay. And then you have to run this mode props of dog. Then you have to change on Postgres. Permission will be the Postgres user. Okay. Okay, start Patroni cluster. We'll see. So we'll exit multi execution mode, go to the first node and start the Patroni cluster. So it's saying command not found. Oh, sorry, not the systemctl start Patroni. So the important thing should the status. Great. So the Patroni cluster is running. Okay, verify parent status using the below command. Will run on the second node now. Status. Good, it is running. We'll do on the third node. You see the information here 231, 233, 232. This is first, second, third node. And the information. So active node running this Patroni limit systems. So the complete information, sorry. So if you see the PGSQL 01 is the leader. Okay. And you see the this is PGSQL 2 is secondary, and this third one also secondary. Later we can fail over, switch over, we'll see. So this is just to tell you that Patroni cluster currently the first node is primary, other two are replica. So this we even give the information, although it become lengthy, but I put this information. So this is the third node. We can see that secondary, okay, leader is PGSQL 01. Now install PgBouncer for the health, okay, of the cluster. DNF install -y will install one time by running write command on all terminals. And this we start the installation of PgBouncer and configure authentication. There will in this file this used by the authenticate data points. So it's preferable to use a non-super user, but we are going with the root because it's dedicated only for Postgres lab. Even production, if you want, you can do by root. If the database also having access as a root, otherwise you can use admin, any super admin user, non-super user that calls the security definer. Okay. Security definer function instead. From PGS, you can connect to the Postgres database as a super user, create a security defined. Okay. So in our case, we make a Postgres user if you are in the Patroni cluster configuration. So we'll connect by this. Let's see, is it finished? It is running. So okay, execute the following, create a role because it's a cluster, so you have to create only one place with the login password. For this, you can give oracle_123 xyz, whatever you like. You can give the password, create function public.lookup, and return language. Okay, this. Select username password from where username could. Okay, next copying password from the. We'll keep the password. So let's see. Is it finished? Yes, great, it's finished. Okay, and we'll exit the multi-execution node. Go to the first node and run this command. No, the other one, sorry, I did not copy this one. Copy it and run on the first node. Okay. Postgres, the super user password is the same. Remember, we put in the Patroni configuration file. Now we'll create a role PgBouncer with login encrypted password. This one. Role created. Okay, with the password. Create function will create this function till from there to here. So function has been created. Copy encrypted password. Okay. This is PG shadow. You can get the password information, encrypted password. So this is the first one. So what we can do, instead of star, we can just put the, to get the last one is PgBouncer ending with J00. So we'll take the user as, not this one, user pass WD, sorry. So the last one is J0. This is what we are looking. This is the password you have given, and this will use to copy in a file. Okay. Type Q to exit from the this. Okay. Will /Q exit from the Postgres. Then go to this file. And we'll copy this one and this. If you see this one, this encryption of the password, this is password in encrypted format. That this is our PgBouncer, just we this role we have created. So this is password in the encryption state. So we put in the etc PgBouncer user list, or in future to avoid authentication issue, Control X, Y, enter. So okay, sorry, we missed this one, that we have to put the user in before this one. So we'll open again and okay, Control X, Y, enter. So when close that one, you're finished, and added the PgBouncer.ini file, and first take the backup of the PgBouncer. So this is how we take. And then we go nano this file, or we can use the VI. You can use nano as well. I'm using VI. So here there is a database section. This is the database section here. So here what we'll add it. Add your database in data section like below. DB name is Postgres, host is the one, the same first node, port is on this, like this way. Okay. And insert here. This one done. Now the second setting, and change the listen address. So we'll search this one. I will, where it is, listen address. This is the one. Instead of local host, make it star. And what's remaining? We have listen address to star, add the following, and in the PgBouncer section, add following, but below the authentication file. this, but below to this. Okay, so we'll search this, the art file, and that escape slash shift insert. So we find the section. So below we can put it here. No issue. Again, enter. Authentication user must. So we'll put it here. This already we have created. Okay, this one. So we added this one. Enter. So we save it. The same thing we'll do on the second node. We'll go to PgBouncer. We have to create this one. It will make you error because no, it's fine. If you remember, we take not this backup, so it's fine. This information is there, so we'll take same information from the first node. So then the first node, PgBouncer user list. This is the same information. Encrypted password, we'll put it here, second node. So control X, Y. And this is the same thing we'll do. Okay, let's complete it on the second node first, everything. Then we'll move to third node. We enter already this. This is the old one. Now the new user I have created. This is just for as a reference. This is not the thing you have to put as a encrypted pass. We have to take the fresh one. So we'll go and take the backup of the pgbouncer.ini. So we are going to change it. So we have the copy. That's a big file. Configuration, big configuration. So we'll use VI editors. It's easy for searching. You can use nano as you like. So here, database section, put the here this second node address. And change the listen address inside this entry. If you can see here, fine. Otherwise, escape slash shift insert and enter. You will find, yes. Press I for insert mode and then change localhost to star. And now what's remaining in this file? We have to search this section. Slash So we reach there, press I for insert mode and copy these two lines. Sorry, two lines, yes. Below this. So this one also complete. We'll go to the third machine, PGSQL 03, repeat the same steps. It's empty, take from the first node, this PG user and encrypted password. Make sure no mistake while highlighting. Okay, Control X, Y, and then take the backup of INI, PgBouncer INI file. Then go there and open this file. With VA editor and go to database sections. Here, copy this 233 third node, DB name Postgres. Okay, great. Now search this. Shift insert slash shift insert, search it. Yes, we found it. Again, mode change I press I, it will become read write mode for this file. Instead of localhost, put star. Then again escape to disable read write mode. Now, what's remaining? We have to search this, and below this, we have to add these two lines. Yes. Then again, I. So to make it read write mode, this take these two lines and copy paste here. Okay, escape colon WQ4 save. Was right. Now our PgBouncer finish. When you are finished with PgBouncer, start. Now we'll start the PgBouncer. Connection data PgBouncer. Okay, so we can start in the same time. And let me close this, the first one, Rolex. Now we on the second, there is nothing open. Again, go back to first. Right command on all terminals. Parallelly, I will try to start systemctl start PgBouncer. No error. So we'll do status. So active running, active running, active running. Actively running. Make a connection to database. Okay, PGS database using PSQL command via PgBouncer on port. So PgBouncer using this port. Now we'll try to connect by PgBouncer user with this port. And it will, this should connect you to your Postgres database. If everything's fine, let's try. I will exit multi node, go to the first node. I will try to insert for PgBouncer. Password and the indication failed. So what was our password for PgBouncer? So we see we got the error because we miss in this double quote. We have to repeat everywhere, Control X, Y, enter. So authentication failed is coming, so we'll fix this by again. This double quote we have missed. And if you see in my file, I'm putting here, but yeah, I missed, no issue. X, Y, enter. So we'll restart this one, PgBouncer. So we'll run the status and see now there is no error. The same thing we'll do on the restart on the second node. And we'll see the status. Now no error, broken authentication file. Restart PgBouncer. Okay. And status, check the status. Yeah, no error, broken file. So now we'll try to log in again to get the error. Let's see, this one connect or no. We are using this to connect to Postgres by PgBouncer user. So it's connected now this time, no issue. Okay, the small typo, this codes we can forget. Install HAProxy. Now PgBouncer done. Now with the Patroni, you need to method to connect to the leader node regardless of which node in the cluster. So this is the very important. By this, you will also assign IP, virtual IP, which in the beginning, if you see, we have another IP. If you see, there is 56200. This is shared. So this will configure here. Let's go back there. So install the proxy on all the server. Okay, we'll run write command on all terminals because installation of software we can do on all. So this one is fine. No, we are installing via proxy. Okay, now we'll configure HAProxy file on the first node in our case. And the first node will configure, we'll rename the actual file, then nano this and add the following line here. And global. Okay. Listen primary on 5000 node. This is the virtual I was talking, virtual IP. And 5000 for read write mode port and 5001 for standby port. Same virtual IP. If you use this port, it will connect to standby 5001. Okay. So send close and you are finished. There are two important lesson section in HAProxy. Okay, we already mentioned this. So this information we can do, there is no difference. So I believe this is, we can do same time. This configuration is not specific to the node. So we'll go back here. First, rename the file, original file, HAProxy.cfg in the same location. We install it. Okay. So it's like a backup. We'll create now a new file. And this is for the local who defaults, listen stats, listen primary, okay, listen standby. So till here, this section, we'll take it and insert in here, shift insert. Okay, okay, okay. Control X, Y, enter. So this is safe. Now all three nodes are included both sections, that is all data server practical. So this is good. As far as now install keep alive, we install the keep alive. So we are installing keep alive on all the nodes. So how this is how we'll bind this this sysctl conf. Let it install. Yeah, it is installing. We'll install. Then we'll go to this file. We'll put this information, save and close. Sudo systemctl. Either we restart or either we do this, so it will reflect this. So parallelly we'll do in all the node. Fine. Is it finished? It's running. So let's finish. We go at the end and just take these two files, sorry, two lines, and insert it here. Shift insert. Okay, 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 okay. Control X, Y, enter. Because it's not specific to single node, so we do on all three nodes without rebooting. So we don't want to reboot. So what we'll do, we'll run these two commands. So we will do this. and cctl minus p without restarting reflect this parameter. So the two things we have been changed, and it's now showing these two changes. Same on the each node, we did already on all the nodes. Now make sure you build the create etc keepalived conf file on your first node. So we'll check again that this is related to yours. So and save and go. Actually, this is a notepad, so no highlight. In our case, we already having this. This is the first network adapter. If we go there, let me show you. ifconfig. We have two network adapter. One is where we put static IP to 56.231 and 232. And this is loopback adapter, so we don't care about this, but this one. So we have two network. In the beginning, I told. So this is host only adapter. The first connection ENP0S3. ENP, this is in the Linux standard, and ENP0S8. This is our NAT where we are using internet. Once we finish, we can disable this. But currently, we'll bind our virtual IP, the shared IP, with this network adapter. Okay, you will see how we'll do. Let's go back. So this one is no need to change. And the IP, I'm using this, I'm highlighting this. You can, if you are using other than this, you can do. So no need to do separate, we can do in one shot. So it's better we rename it. We'll put our information. So let rename it. This file will mv this file to org. .org. Okay. Or you can use CP to take the backup, no issue. In that case, file permission will remain the same. X CP this. So in the same location, it copied. Now, if you open this file, no, we will remove all the contents of this one. But inside this information, it's carrying. It's an example, by the way. Once you install it, give you this example, but we already modified. So we'll remove all the information from this file. In that case, the best one is VI editor. Open it and just press the D. It will start deleting all the lines. Okay, then escape, then I. And go here, as I'm telling you that this is already corrected, two places only, the network, Ethernet, and the name of the Ethernet card. In our case is ENP0S3 already. So, and the IP, shared IP, you will change it. So in our case, we already modified this file. So we'll take it and just copy paste there. We are binding with our this virtual IP, shift insert, okay. Escape, :WQ2 and exclamation mark, save it. Okay. So two things, you have to change this and this IP, only these two things you have to change in your case. If it's same, so it's fine. So We already did on the second. We know very for same information, and there is no specific to the node wise. So that's why no issue. We can go as is. This is the third node. We can go as is. No chance of mistakes. Okay. So now start it. On the first node, and you will see this IP address show this one. So you'll find like its original address is this, plus there is virtual IP also linked to this. So the type want to start on each node. So will with this keyword master goes down for any shared IP address will automatically forward to backup. So this will not do on the other. This will do only the first node. We'll start this one and IP address show. Okay. Show this, you will see the output. It's fine with this. If master go down for reason shared, I will automatically forward to backup. Let me make sure this will exit multi execution mode will go. Our leader is the first one. Keepalived we have been started. Let's see. In IP address show, it will show our virtual IP or no. Only you will do on the first node this one. So if you see that this is valid, another IP 231 is the first node IP, and this one is the virtual IP, which is linked to ENP0S3. Great, and it will be on the, because this is master node. Once it fail, it will go to the other node. So will IP ADDR show ENP3 is done. Okay, with this keyword confirm master actually, and then shared IP address will automatically forward to the backup proxy node. That's fine. Start each node. Okay, we'll start now HAProxy on each node. Okay. So again, I will write one time on all the node, and let's start this HAProxy and then check the status. This is very important that it should work fine. So it's running active. Okay. This is good. If you see, I will now go to exit multi-execution mode to see the complete lines. If you see that this is the information of the so the primary is this and other is down is great. Okay. Okay, so this is fine. Let's test the Patroni cluster. We'll go to the, we'll connect. Now you notice that we are using virtual IP to connect. -P and port is 4000. Let Q and shift insert Postgres. Okay, and if you see coninfo /coninfo, your current database Postgres with this virtual IP on port 5000. Great. And if you use 5001 port, this is the 5001. So you will go to okay, we'll see the list of /l. If you see this is the information, we have it. Okay. List of database is there. Now we'll connect with the other connection. /q2 exit this. PgSQL 1 and 2 50%. So there is a mistake. PSQL P501 minus E Postgres minus T. What we'll do, we'll log in and later we'll run inside this. So there is an error. Yes, there was one mistake. You must log in on each machine once you configure PgBouncer to with PgBouncer user, because we create this user with the hash. So once you log in, then it will log. That's why it was giving error. So it's fine. So we'll reach there, and we are okay. We are now we can see we log in by this. It worked. Now okay, and now we'll log in by this, and it will also work, and it will show Postgres. This is the password we gave while fine. So once you connect by 5001, it will go to the secondary node. Okay. And because we are connecting to the same virtual IP, but with 5001. So it's connecting to this replica. It will not connect to the first, our currently. Okay, now I will show you the other one. 1 minute. New share. And I will add this 1, 2, 3. You can see we can browse by this if we are coming here. So this one also is successful. But this address shared IP is 200. So we open here. You can see which one is primary, which one is secondary. So in our case, the first PGSQL 01 is primary, and these two are secondary in standby, if you see. So this is high HAProxy, where you can know that what's the status, and it's good. So our Patroni cluster has been built. As you can see in the highlighted in green. Okay, so we can test it, our cluster. So we can stop the Patroni on the first one. So let's see what will happen. Okay, but okay, now I will go and stop Patroni on the first node. So we'll see here what it is doing in the edge. This is our, so if you see, first node is become down now, and which it will take primary 3. The third one is primary. Okay. And in standby, because now it's take over. If we start it again, so the third will be first at least become standby. You notice the first one also standby, 2 is also green standby. Third is primary. So here primary is the one. If you like, we see the we stop and we notice that it fail over successfully. So here we have done this. This you can, this is based on you. You can stop any and okay. And now let's see, we connect by this user from any client or from, because we are using the, no issue, we are connecting to virtual IP, and it's one database and it will create everywhere. Okay, like create the database test. Database has been created. Create a user test with encrypted password. Okay. We granted all privileges. You can testing more as you like. So /L you can see. So this test DB has been created. This is our Patroni cluster. Okay. You connect to the test DB if you want this one. Okay. And these are the command. We have finished. Okay. You can run these list also. Patroni CTL. And this is /Q. Okay. Shift insert. It is showing you which one is the leader one, which is the replica. So this is also, you can monitor by this. Very nice. And you can know the history when it what will what was happened, which fail over to what. Let's see what it will be. So new leader, it was at that time, it fail over to on 319, it fail over to third node. So even it will show you the cluster when it's move, and as much as you can. Let's suppose we stop the Patroni system CTL stop Patroni on the third node, and we check here which list, which one will be the new leader. So third node we stop and leader becomes second one. Okay, and the history you will know that there will be information. Now there is another information that now the leader is 2. If I start it now here, it will also become a replica. Automatically again join as a replica as a, okay. So the leader is currently 232. If you want, you can also stop the second, it will select automatically the which one will be available. So this is how we created Patroni cluster, and you see we fail over, we create database, and it's for the read-only connection, you will go to 5001 port, and it's very interesting, very nice. Okay, you can run the failover by this way. Okay, if you want to failover on choice where you want to, currently the second one is the no. Okay, now I will run this one. We are failing over. So where it will ask you where you want to fail over. So you can get, because the 232 is leader already. So you cannot fail over. The other two, it will give you option. Let's suppose I will ask, okay, move it to, yes. demoting the current leader PgSQL2 and moving it to and it's stopping and moving. Let's see the history also, what it will tell. Now it's moved to PGS1 and this is you. Patroni CTL, you can switch or fail over like this. So currently again, leader is, you can make by your own choice. So you can switch over also. You can stop it. You can disable auto failover using the following. If you don't want to failover, you can pause it. Okay, so this is how you switch over by the command. This is the command. Okay, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this clustering. In the comments, you can ask if there is any problem. Thank you very much.